myself. Blow my braids out, I'm gonna. Alright, let's see.
But then whose stream will we watch?
Damn.
Well, mine, because it'll be on forever.
It'll be custom TV all over again.
No, it'll just be for... well, it'll only stream for about 12 hours, and then YouTube will shut it down.
No, it won't shut it down. It'll keep going. It'll still eat the beginning part. The part where you hear the bang as I blow my braids out, well, that part will disappear. The
rest of it will still be there.
It won't be until I lose power, or if my internet goes out, or they eventually fucking find my dead ass. Oh, hello, chat. We were just talking about suicide.
The MASH theme song, clearly.
Yeah, obviously.
Pack inbound. Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting tac pack.
Requesting tank pack. Requesting chat pack. Chat pack.
Just a little chatfish.
I don't want to get
ammo
ugly
box.
bastard. No.
Damn. That happens to Aerith all the time. If she can handle it, you can. If she...
Yeah, but she has a vagina. I don't.
But what? Not for long. Come here, boy. We're going to give you one.
Damn.
Reloading. Hellbomb arm. Clear the area. Dropping items.
Come on.
When available cubes, you're not restreaming. Thank you.
Oh, wait, gotta...
Now I can hear the music. Hooray.
Hooray.
Yeah.
That for 1 minute the stream was over? Yeah, because piece of shit fucking OBS. That's why. And then piece of shit restream took forever to reboot. Or not reboot, but let me re-fucking assign things. I fucking hate stream. I hate it. I hate this shit. I think the enemies of humanity are sleeping. Okay, they're just tired. Now, Chad, if you would kindly like the stream and step into the small little box. And then I, like, close it. Duct tape shut. Whoa. It's like, this is my chatfish in a box. Chatfish may be round, but they are in box, which is square.
And Chatfish, remember, if we make the daily goal, Kim said he would attempt to stream Zomboid tomorrow, as the multiplayer patch has now entered unstable phase.
That's true.
Pretty good deal.
You too today can join the zombie apocalypse with our fearless leader, Gibbs, who has never, ever led us astray.
True. He's right, you know.
He's right. I love that the new rifle from the whatever warbond they just did for the squids. It's great.
I should max it out so I can have it say I have a star on it.
You know, the only two good things from Metal Gear Rising or Revengeance or whatever the hell it's called is its soundtrack is pretty great, and the Armstrong memes.
Yep.
Yeah, the beeps.
That and what's the hell, Jetstream Sam or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Jetstream Sam.
The fucking goofy
The
smile.
weakest Brazilian.
Yeah.
The best Metal Gear, and Kojimbo didn't even have access to doing anything with it.
Maybe that's why it was the best.
Yeah, basically. It's almost like he didn't know what he was doing, and he waddled into success, and it was just because of him.
What? No, that never happened. He was clearly a genius from the start, and he's never made any horrible decisions in his storytelling. Nope, never. As a Metal Gear fan, I am well aware of how bad he is. The games are great despite him.
Yeah, memes, the DNA of the Soul Jack.
The soldier.
Kojim right.
Chatfish machines.
Nanomachine, son.
Source? Source is I made it the fuck up.
I'm gonna stop war by causing war. Genius.
He's pretty big thinky. The writing was retarded.
He played football in college, you know.
My God.
So that platinum mission kind of seems like it might be garbage. Yeah, the spawns are too close to the objective. They need to be pushed back.
The
They
platinum
literally
mission is
drop on top.
trash. Yeah.
The mission's very doable. It's just you have to be try-harding it.
Sometimes it isn't. Like, the big problem is when the mission deems the drop zone is the resources, you just can't do it because they just redrop new dudes every time you kill them on that same spot. So it doesn't matter if you kill them. It doesn't matter if you're efficient because the next drop just drops immediately on the same spot again.
Alrighty. That was a long one, so we gotta swap.
Huggies in rotation.
Played the Platinum Collection mission today, and I won't play it again for the foreseeable future. Yeah, that's why we swapped to a different front.
Yeah, we're done doing the Magma one. Magma
You wish
plants are
you lived
fun.
in Armstrongica. Be the American that the Japanese think you are. Alrighty. Any last... Well, you have no last words. Goodbye, Sniper and Tiber. Thanks for playing.
They just plummet to their demise.
Alright. Let me go see if it's who I think it is that's ready.
The chat bitches. Giggle, he just says. Good shit, good. Come, Chatfish, come. Like we'll feed. Spunky
you a
Monkey
cow
says,
cow
making
and a
all the
midnight."
mother of all omelets here, Jack.
Alright, Ghost, it's your turn.
Get here, Gus.
Thank you.
You
Time for you,
spherical
Gus.
boy. He's like, I'm not a sphere.
Rejoin.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Oh, it's apparently Show's birthday.
Oh, the little Shabo herself. Well,
Yeah, the little Shoblin.
let me
That's
wish
a
her
lie.
a happy birthday.
The Vietnamese don't get older.
Shows like his B-Day said to her dukes.
Domine.
There we go. Okay, let her know what to have for a happy birthday. There. Oh fuck, I should have done the developer server. What was I thinking?
Stupid.
I just DM'd her, I'm like, wait a minute. We could just let the entire development team know. That way it's funnier.
Yeah. Way funnier that way.
There we go. Perfect. Now she'll get tagged by everybody on the team as they slowly realize. So it'll happen over the course of multiple days. That's not what will happen. Much funnier. Alright, this is a blitz. Scatter. Laser beam. Walking barrage. That thing. That
I
thing.
don't think that they wrote Armstrong to be evil just for the sake of not liking his ideology. He's just not a smart guy.
He's got no. Remember,
He's
Like, his
extreme
entire-
caricature.
His entire ideology is dumb. It's I'm going to stop war by causing the biggest war. Like, that's what caused World War One. The idea of if we have one big giant war, we'll stop. It's like, okay. That being said, he's a funny character, so.
nothing like some cold cherry chatfish. Like cherry chatfish. As a reminder, chat, the Helldivers thumbnail I think is available for funding still, correct?
Let me double check.
Thank you.
Is the reduced file size permanent for this game? For the game, if you do the prod slim, it's the beta branch.
Yep. Now, bear in mind, keep an eye out for when they release patch notes saying that they make it like the final thing.
Yeah.
So then you can switch
They're
off
just
the beta.
testing it. So, the Helldivers 2 thumbnail has been funded. There are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bucket fish on there. Can more people get on?
I think so.
Well, there you go. You can still buy onto the thumbnail. 50 for a bucket, 25 for a pocket.
Limited time. Oh.
Yeah, it was funded 2 days ago. It'll eventually get off the queue and go into production.
And then chat marines will be banned. I don't know. Like,
There's also the Lost Planet 2 fund that Rapier started yesterday.
my God. Lost Planet 2 is funny. If we could get the co-op working for that, that'd be hilarious. But that game is funny.
I believe someone posted in discussions how to get it to work. It's basically, it's kind of a similar path. You have to get like Unreal Tournament and stuff like that to work. You have to use like a VPN. Well, not really a VPN, but a proxy service. Guild Wars Reforged is also available for funding. Apparently people are really liking what they've been doing with it.
That's also true. I've heard good things. I see a lot of people play it. My art director was even playing it.
There's also Anno Rome that someone started the other day. We also have available the Unreal Tournament 2004 community thumbnail for when community events are going on. It's a really fun game if you haven't joined in.
God.
They today also, Kibbs has opened up the Mass Effect 1 thumbnail for funding.
That's true. Mass Effect 1 is now available for funding, but the character has yet to be chosen. That will be done in a character creation stream.
Yeah.
We will be modding it, so I have to go and do mod research tonight. If you have mods
you can get your
recommendations, feel free to post them in the Bickering Bunch discussions.
Yes. But you can go ahead and fund it and make sure you get your bucket fish or your pocket fish on it today.
Orbital incoming.
If it bleeds, it's a band-aid. Armstrong said we'd be back by Christmas. Yeah, no politicians ever lied about that, right?
Oh my God, I almost got killed.
Space Monkey donates $1.99. Did you discuss the roguelike game mode leak? For what?
Helldivers 2, that leaked, yeah.
Wait, really?
There's a roguelike game mode coming. Honestly, there's so little information about it that I don't really know. Unless there's been more about it. I've only heard the fact that it's a thing.
Let me go look that up. I haven't heard that at all.
But yeah, the director even came out and talked about it, I heard.
No survivors.
Watch out, bombs!
Arrowhead is currently prototyping a roguelike mode for Helldivers 2, as confirmed by the creative director Johan Pilestad in a casual reply yesterday. Said, we have a prototype, it's changing the game fundamentally.
I assume that the roguelike mode is basically like, what do you call it? Attrition dives or something.
Yeah, so the prototype is reportedly being developed in response to fan suggestions for an endless or wave-based mode where players complete objectives. So no real info? No, just acknowledgement that they're working on a prototype. Which is probably why they've been so quiet with new stuff coming out as of late.
Orbital inbound. Requesting sentry.
Okay, we make our way to that extraction now.
It's interesting, though. I wouldn't be opposed to different game modes in Helldivers 2 for that. I just don't know how they're going to make it work for, like, the meta game with the Galactic War.
Yeah, it just needs to be connected to the meta game, and then it's golden.
Yeah. Unless, yeah, well, that's what the rumor is, but like I said, all that Pausted said is yes, we're working on it, and didn't give any other details. Alright. I have to go swap laundry, I should be right back.
As I nearly get killed by another airstrike.
A fucking laser got me? Are you serious? Fuck you, Gabe. Fuck you.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the laser.
Hadn't the cyborgs been leaked too? What? No. I don't think the cyborgs are ever coming. I think the automatons are the cyborgs. I'm not entirely sure. They won't be a separate faction. That just doesn't make sense. They'd be part of the automatons. So it'd be like a special unit or something. Because that'd be really weird to give the automatons multiple like sub-factions like that, but then the Illuminate and the bugs don't get any. Like what? Weird.
Well, the bugs have sub-factions.
I mean in the sense like allied factions, I guess.
Oh, yes.
Like the cyborgs being separate from the automatons, that'd be weird. Also, it's kind of artistically weak. Does that make sense? Like they'd be like, okay, you did 2 machine factions. Like, leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Doesn't make sense. Nonsensical. It's like, Chatfish. The roguelike mode could be pitched as a trading simulation on a superstore. I don't want it to be a trading simulation. No offense. But, like, I don't want that. Because then I don't want to do it. I only want... If it doesn't contribute to the meta game, then it's a waste of time. That'd be a bad idea.
We need more overseers to kill.
Because you're basically taking a portion of your player base and now deducting them from the actual, like, main meta game. Which would be like, what? Then everyone would hate them because they're traitors for not doing the main things. Just like people would hate Kim for not going to those magma planets. But meanwhile, Kim does it as a voice of protest. It's the principle. Those things ain't balanced. I think I can balance them and then I'll go back.
Let the Watcher call in. We need more overseers.
Good calling.
I'm making a firing line.
Ooh. Ooh.
Requesting orbital. Requesting air support.
Well, that's pretty close for that 180, don't you think?
That 380 is extremely close. Run.
I do that. No, they can't do a main campaign. That doesn't make sense, Space Monkey. Because the game is a campaign. You know what I mean? Like, they can't progress the story single player. Because the entire purpose of Helldivers is that the story is progressed by the community. And the GM, which is the Game Masters, right? Or that, Joel, aka. You know what I'm saying? Makes sense? So it has to be connected to the main thing. The roguelite mode will be like a long-term operation, and it will be connected to the metagame. To not do that would be stupid. Like, you'd be shooting yourself in the foot. Because people won't play it. Or worse, they will, and then the events are lost, and then people then hate the mode because it's causing people to lose.
Out of ammo.
Yeah.
It has to support the core game mode. And so it's going to support it. It's not going to be a massive divergence, because that just doesn't make any logical sense. Call the extraction! I'm baiting them away!
I'm working on it.
Baiting.
I've used the word bait as a, crutch for I went the right direction.
I see.
Oop,
Up, down, down.
this will make that interesting.
Up, down, up.
Some covering fire would be adorable. Some could
Like
even
to see
argue
cyborgs.
amazing. Or not,
Special units.
Damn.
I do know that there's been leaks of some of the cyborg units.
Yeah, but they're going to be
Now,
part of
whether
the
or not-
automaton army. I don't think they'd be
Yeah.
separate.
No. Makes sense that they would be a part of it. I only play it during community events, so I want you to keep track of.
But you're my little spunky monkey. He's like, what?
Damn.
Start bullying him. He's like, He cries.
He's like, look, I'm busy making waifus with AI.
Damn it, Space Monkey. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not...
He just smiles and waddles away.
Oh my fucking god. Well, it's a more appropriate use than it is by a corporation, I suppose.
Oh, you know, that's what overwhelmingly most AI models are used for on the internet, right?
Porn, probably.
Pornography.
It's for gooning, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's like any
That doesn't
technology on the
surprise me.
internet. Like most... I don't know if it's this way anymore, but it used to be like 70% of all internet bandwidth was for porn.
Oh my god.
Oh, the turrets are turning. Not good.
I mean, it makes sense. The most base human desire is to procreate, make more humans.
Yup.
And if you have the internet, you have a luxury, which means you have your immediate concerns taken care of. Once an organism's immediate concerns are taken care of,
Yeah,
the
but through
desire to
TNT over
procreate
there.
grows.
Yee. Welcome to the stream, Polly.
Zombies behind us.
And Ragnarok.
Requesting orbital.
Space Monkey donates $1.99 and says, how come EA never did a Battlefield CNC crossover?
Because it wouldn't benefit them, if that makes sense. Like, I love the idea, 100%, but the reality is EA doesn't care. Like, they don't,
Yeah.
they're stupid.
Keep
Like-
in mind, EA for a very long time has just been run by money people and not people who are passionate about video games.
They never make
But they
use of
don't
their
see the
video,
benefit.
their own IPs hardly ever. The only time EA did something kind of smart was when they made the Battlefront devs they had, made Lord of the Rings Conquest, which was just Lord of the Rings Battlefront. But honestly, if they do a Command & Conquer shooter, it should be like Renegade. Renegade has a really good idea of itself.
Except not as bad as Renegade.
Yeah, the gunplay, please. The gunplay is a little derpy.
Master Huntsman donates $20. Good news, Gibbs. I have passed my pharmacy technician certification exam. Now I just need to wait until they deliver my... Nice.
Congratulations! Everybody congratulate Master Huntsman!
Congratulations, Master Huntsman.
Hopefully you're
That
able
is an
to...
achievement to be proud of.
Yep, hopefully you're
Yeah.
able to turn it into a career.
Good job,
Make
buddy.
some money.
Now you just gotta line up a
Goes to
job.
base.
Line up that job and you're golden. Because
Yep.
once you get that experience, that means even if you lose your job, getting it back is not that hard by comparison. Because once you have experience in the field, that's the big thing people look for. That's the big thing that employers look for. So now you need to tackle that entry and just get in there, whatever it takes.
Get on that grind.
Chow chow DC'd. That was the big mission, was
Rip.
it? Or was that a big mission?
No, that was a small one.
Yeah. Look at that shit. Beautiful. Another good mission. I almost have maxed out my warbond. Oh my god.
Just in time for the new one.
Yeah, technically. Just need to unlock the paint skin and then save up medals for the paint skins for the other vehicles, and we're done.
4 more levels and I'm done with the Blitzer.
How close am I to being
Can
done with this assault
confirm.
rifle? Because this is
I
fun.
had to switch companies multiple times, but kept getting work thanks to CDO. Yeah. It's always hard to get your foot in the door, but once you do that and you manage to get a couple years under your belt, you're far more attractive to most companies.
Hey, you're looking pretty good. They're like, what? And
You're looking pretty employable.
They grab you by your little dorsal fin, like, no!
Hellpod Prime. Engaging orbital pressure.
Yep. Making sure you got that experience is key. Because even, like, when I hired the artist initially, I didn't really care about experience so much. I just was looking for people that wanted to make an indie game with me. But as I grew older, and as I continued to grow older and become a withered old kid, like, one thing I do is, like, whenever I look at artists, I look at what they actually do. And their record and see how persistent they are. The fact that they have stuff on the market is what incentivizes me to be like, okay, they push themselves. Because you know what I look at in a portfolio? I look at where they began, and that's what, even when I went before I hired Beto, I looked through his portfolio, and it was truly, truly tremendously scarring. But I went all the way back to the beginning, to when he first started drawing, and looked at the time frame in which he had grown. Because he actually grew his skills. Because there's tons of people who will draw, but very few actually push themselves to improve. That's why I don't usually hire those people. That's why I hired Lycanfish amongst our community, because he specifically didn't just continue to try to draw, he specifically grew his skills to become better and better at drawing. To the point where I'm like, yeah, this guy's good. Because that's the big thing.
Now Lycan's just an even more autistic Australian.
Yup.
And it's all thanks to Kibbs.
Yeah, thanks to Killzone Chatfish. I mean, he has a job as an artist now. That was not a thing before when I first met him.
Cow comes back when we pull him down.
Grab his little chow chow cheeks. Alright, we get the nuke bomb backpack. Oh yeah,
Almost
let's
home, but stopped for boba tea. That's a thing in the U.S. now.
What the fuck's a boba tea?
It's a like drink place over in Asia,
Oh. Oh.
over in like Japan.
Ooh, Chatfish. Like kill Chatfish. Kill him. Kill him.
It's kind of like Starbucks, but doesn't kill you as fast.
It's overrated.
It's like Starbucks, but doesn't kill you. I'm sorry. That just took me a second.
Yeah.
Boba tea is just
I don't really drink
overrated.
Starbucks. How do they kill you?
shouldn't.
I've had Starbucks twice, and every time I had it, it was vile.
They're kind of meh. Like,
It's overpriced coffee. Why the fuck are you buying from Starbucks?
yeah, that's
Be fiscally responsible.
Yup,
If
well-
you want to drink coffee, buy a coffee maker.
Yup.
Go buy the cheap coffee.
Well,
you can make
so hold
way
on a
more
second.
coffee.
So the big thing about Starbucks, right, is Starbucks. I've never seen a real Starbucks. Well, actually, I think I have. But the only thing I usually see is that my mom has these little cups, or what do they call them? Like little jars of Starbucks or whatever, like glass bottles. You shake them. You ever seen those?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, unfortunately.
those are weird. They don't taste terrible.
Starbucks is apparently huge with women.
It
That
is,
does make sense, though.
because they're fiscally irresponsible.
Me mama.
Damn.
Now, the one thing is, I've been to one of those coffee places that actually had those candy coffee things that were good. It was called Caribou, I think. That was pretty nice. They had, like a latte or whatever. But that was nice. It was more like candy, and it was really good. If I could ever have one again, I would in a heartbeat. Those things are delicious. They taste like hot coffee, but with hot chocolate. With hot mixed together. It's pretty good. Yeah. The one thing I have had that's actually pretty good if you ever tried it was Dairy Queen has this thing called the Mocha Latte thingy. Those are actually pretty nice. Haven't had one of those in like a year and a half though, or at least a year. Because yeah, that was a long time ago. Those are good though. It's like ice cream, but like coffee, but like pretty good. I don't know. It's like a shake. Just like, whoa.
Never look at the calories in those drinks. Yeah.
God,
It's
no.
like 3,000 calories.
I mean, if it tastes the way it did, it probably wasn't good for you. Probably. Oh my god. Yes, they should do a Imperial Guard crossover at some point. But I also want them to do a Starship Troopers crossover.
Unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever get that since actual Starship Trooper games are starting to get developed more and more.
We might still get it even if they get developed.
Maybe.
Because a crossover is just a crossover. Gibbs, I'm glad this is how you announce your what? No. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Also, Terran Federation. As a rule of thumb, don't ever say that I'm actually doing that for, what's the word?
Pod launch initiated.
For reasons, because it literally closes doors for me, actually. People will not talk to me because of that. If people say shit like that. I do not want to be associated with that kind of shit. So thanks. And I know you're not mean anything bad by the way. But don't joke about shit like that. There's some things we don't joke about. It's like, you can joke about 9/11, but you don't joke about that shit. But
Just like the good old days after 9/11.
yeah, like unironically, because that shit there closes doors and opportunities forever.
Raw.
Walker! Calling down a vehicle.
Well, I see somebody.
I would like to see a Command and Conquer Tiberium crossover.
That'd be cool.
Dow.
No, we're not getting that for Helldivers, no.
Yeah.
Oh, Tiberian's son with the Brotherhood of Nod armor. The Nod troopers look
imagine-
sick as fuck.
You imagine how cool it'd be having like actual model changes for the mechs to turn them into like Wolverines and shit.
That'd be really cool. The Wolverine would be really cool. See, what I want them to do is vehicle crossovers. And there's a trick for you if you want it. I put it there because I could. Not because I should.
I put it there just for you. And then Cow Cow waddled away.
He gets laser beamed by Ghost.
Why would you walk in front of it?
Because he's a kid.
That's how you lose an arm. Do you want to lose an arm?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he wanted to play RimWorld and get a bionic upgrade.
On his Mac.
Yeah. He's playing vanilla expanded vehicles.
They don't
His
have
customization.
Macs.
No worries about Terran Federation. The only reason, like I say, is purely down to the fact that, like, as a developer, like, I do not want to be associated with those people. Like, inside the industry, those people are some of the worst people in existence. I want nothing to do with them, you know what I mean? It's like, imagine being accused of being a Nazi in 1937, you know what I mean? Like, that's bad.
Well, it didn't become faux pas till about 39, if we're being
Yeah,
honest.
more so 39, yes.
37, you actually had rallies in America in support of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Until a little waddling happened in Poland, they went, oh no.
Yeah, because originally people thought Hitler was actually like, oh, he's helping to fix Germany, make Germany better.
Yep.
And so a lot of people actually empathized with him. He was actually very
A lot of
popular.
American politicians were very, like held speeches and stuff in support.
Yep. It was actually a...
And it
not
wasn't
a-
unique to either party, mind you.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's a little known secret that Hitler actually revered the United States.
Yeah, he was like, he was very jealous and also hated us at the same time. But he, like, loved how industrious we were.
Yeah, because he was... When he saw the United States, he saw what he wanted, the autarky. The sense of being able to be independent of other nations. Look at this fun history stuff we're talking about, Jack. What the fuck?
And then Kibbs puts on his funny mustache.
Kim stash, if you will.
Oh, two people need call.
Ghost, can you call him in? Or do
I'm
we do?
calling you in. I just noticed.
Yeah, because they're much closer to you than to me.
If you like the American euthanasia, yeah, that kind of gets glossed over a lot in history. Almost every country at the time was practicing some form of eugenics and euthanasia.
Yeah, it's pretty
like
fucked
on
up.
an industrial scale. It's just the Schnazis went a bit too far and waddled into someone else's country.
A bit too far.
I mean, that's literally it. Like, no one cared until they waddled into another person's country.
It started genociding their people.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that's my
If
people.
they
to
kept
do
it in
that.
their borders, no one would have cared.
True.
At least not enough to, you know, go to war.
Yeah, people would condemn it or be like, that's fucked up,
Yeah.
but they wouldn't do anything about it. Because they knew about it. The Charlie
Well,
Chaplin movie knew about it, too.
Yep.
And that came out way before.
Became bad in 39. It didn't become as bad people think of horror. Yeah. It gets romanticized as like a mass moral outrage. Reality is most people didn't know what was happening until after the war.
That's true. A lot of governments do, but they kept it hush-hush. They didn't want to make it a focal point.
Because keep in mind, at the time, a lot of countries in Europe and around the world relied on German engineers. Because they were some of the best in the world. And still are. Just don't ask them to do logistics. You want an autistic cog for every part of your vehicle that no one else can make? The Germans got you.
We
Don't
got
ask them how to
Chatfishes
make it and get
down.
it there. Rip. J. Jonah Jameson wore the mustard. Yeah.
Oh my god. I just want to arm the SAM site. Leave me alone.
God damn.
But Chatfish, we are a little over halfway to today's goal.
Whoa, we're halfway. Oh.
Good, Jet, good. If we make today's
You know,
goal, Space
maybe-
Monkey's family will be spared. Should my family?
You know, I'm starting to think bringing mines on a planet with deep snow is a bad idea.
Oh!
No, it's fine. Edison promoted. Yeah, Edison was into all kinds of weird stuff. By the way, so you know the last two things both Edison and Nikola Tesla were working on?
What?
A phone to communicate with the dead.
Oh my god. Cute.
Like, to their deathbeds, they both were just working on some of the most batshit insane stuff.
Engaging terminal.
Like, Tesla was a genius when it came to retrofitting DC generators to work on it, the principles of
And
AC.
too, I'd be careful over there. There are mines beneath the snow.
Dropping package.
Means
But,
surprises.
Yeah, they're surprise game mechanics.
It's the surprise mechanics.
Yeah. Didn't Edison invent the electric chair? Kinda. He invented a contraption to electrocute an elephant to show how dangerous AC was.
And then they're like, we can execute people with this.
And then, well, it became a whole thing.
Get
Nikola Tesla predicted the cell phone. Kind of. He had an idea of communication and essentially using the Earth's magnetosphere and ionosphere to communicate, like you do with radio waves, but over very long distances. So basically, long-range radio telecommunication he kind of came up with, but miniaturizing and all that wouldn't come along for a while. Yes, Edison. Yeah, he did. Edison was very. So Tesla was like a weirdo, almost hippie in some of his what we would consider hippie nowadays. Edison was the opposite. He was heavy industry and didn't care about anyone else.
You get that sometimes with the creatives types. They get a little bit retarded.
Yeah, I thought Tesla was working on death rays. Kind of. So the Tesla death ray is, yes, he was technically working on a thing that would become a weapon if properly utilized, but he wasn't using it for the sake of weaponry. He was using it to distribute electricity wirelessly across the globe. And at the time, his big backers were Westinghouse, and Westinghouse asked, well, how do I meter it? And Tesla goes, meter it? What do you mean? And he immediately got funding. He immediately was like, you can't put a meter on this. He was like, oh, I see. And just cut funding to him.
That's funny.
It would be cool to see the type of world that we would have had. No, you wouldn't. Okay, so here's the thing. People romanticize a lot of Tesla's stuff as like everything he was working on was like world changing. It was world changing in a negative way. If we had gone the route of Tesla's interest in wireless high voltage AC current being transmitted through the atmosphere to every device without having to run power cables, you would not have semiconductor technology. We would be stuck in like turn of the century 1900s. Because everything would be constantly energized. You wouldn't have the ability to have intricate electronics.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's the usual thing. What realistically would have happened would we'd be where we are now, but a few years behind. By like a decade.
No, we'd be like a century behind.
Well, no, we would have stopped. Like, we would have stopped using it because, again, the technology goes the way of which way is the easiest, right? Like, when it comes to
path
progress.
of least resistance.
And so, like, okay, Joshua, you stay over there to activate that with it. But, like, then that's, like, the reality. Because people, like, all it would have done is people would have doubled down on it for, like, a few years or maybe a decade extra. And they'd be like, this is ass. This is so ass. And it just takes one person to be like, let's not do this, guys. Let's just be stupid. Let's just be retarded.
No, there was sabotage against Tesla, absolutely. Like, he died penniless.
Damn.
And in horrible death.
That goes for a lot of inventors, though.
Well, it's because he didn't read the writing on the wall and didn't understand when Westinghouse had the negative reaction to how do I monetize this. That's where him and Tesla had just a huge breakup. And Tesla didn't know how to monetize any of his inventions. Whereas Edison did. Mind you, if we... Oh man, it would be a train wreck if we never had AC for high voltage electric transmission. Holy shit. Like,
you would not have video games.
If you want to see what it looks like, go look at like 1910s or 1920s. New York, and look at the size of the power lines for electrical transmission. They're like the size of your forearm for like an outlet, because it's all DC. And DC requires considerably more of a conductor to overcome resistance of long-term or long-range current transmission. Because it's two electrons that are going in the same direction of the same polarity, right? Whereas alternating is the opposite. They're going past each other of different polarities, thus creating alternating. Would be interesting if current AI time traveled to Tesla and Edison. I mean, they would just see two spurging out. That's all it would be.
We don't have AI.
Tesla was such a hyper autist. He was absolutely autistic, by the way. He wouldn't make eye contact with people. He wouldn't shake their hands or touch them. He was a huge germaphobe.
That's usually how it goes with people like that, though. They got quirks. All super smart people always have quirks.
Yeah, well, that's what you get with the deficit in the massive intelligence they have, is a lack of social or emotional acuity.
Yep, they become brain damaged. Like, most of these brilliant people are insufferable to deal with.
Yep. They're hyper autists.
Or they just don't care about anyone else, and they're just annoying.
I have the high
They're people
ground.
that should be milked for their ideas and discarded. Thrown into the trash once we're done with them.
Damn. Aerith be looking good in that thumbnail? Yeah.
Aerith would be looking good. Whoa, whoa. And then they explode.
Based timeline. I mean, for the memes, it would be hilarious, but I like modern technology.
Yeah.
As shitty as it can be sometimes.
I mean, I'd rather be playing this than playing Tetris right now, dude.
Well, no, it's worse. So we wouldn't even have cathode ray tube technology.
No, we wouldn't. We'd have nothing.
Like,
entertainment
we
would not
have
benefit.
People that should be milked? No.
Eat shit and die. Like,
But yeah, there's one of the fascinating. Trusty and I just looked at the melee weapons. All of them now have medium pin. Interesting.
where they buffed all the melee? Nice.
According to
Flyers.
Kyber.
They do.
Interesting.
Flyers? Shit.
2 of them.
It's so cool watching another player with a minigun.
Here
just
they
mowing
come.
down brutes.
No, they're gonna hit me. Oh, I can't hit them because they're meleeing me.
One down.
Hey, don't insult Tetris. You know it is interesting.
I don't want to play Tetris. I don't wanna
You know.
watch your right, Ghost. Go. Oh damn. Good job.
So
They won't
after
take
Tesla
me.
died, the U.S. government seized most of his IP,
Damn.
and then you know who bought it after the government was done with it?
What?
Donald Trump's uncle.
Huh? The world is
He's
small.
a physicist.
Calling in reinforcements.
So the Trump family owns most of his unclassified or declassified, what you call it, blueprints and ideas and whatnot.
Joining the fray.
Shut up. Whoa. Science? And then they just fucking explode.
Dropping a pin. East. 200 meters.
Catfish or scientific fishes?
I love the barrel heating up.
Yeah, it's a cool effect. I hate that the minigun sounds so much better than the Patriot suits.
I love the minigun. I feel so badass with this thing.
Oh, it's cool as hell. I love it. Interesting, yeah, right? Definitely a small world.
Requesting vehicle.
But yeah, there's all kinds of fascinating things that happen in the background between Edison and Tesla and the War of the Currents.
Calling down equipment.
War of the Current sounds like a synthwave battle.
What pen does the minigun have? Medium. It has medium, and you have 750 rounds of continuous fire.
Gus! Get in! Beep, beep!
Ghost, please respond.
Oh,
I honked my horn, please respond. Best been sitting on HQ2 for a while.
woo!
To play it, but never pick it up. Minigun almost got me. It's a pretty good spot to get into right now.
I gotta give you a good line shot. Come on, championship!
Perfect timing for the music. Electric Punk War of the Currents with military cat. God damn it.
Champfish!
I went down swinging, that's all that matters.
But yeah, Damascus, if you're interested, you should absolutely install it if you've got it. Make sure you install the beta branch because it's only 22 gigs.
The game is
And it
absolutely
runs
worth
very well. And you can play with us if you join the Discord.
Enemy reinforcements are coming close. Helldivers is one of those games that's just always been worth it. Well, it's had weaker points, but it's at a strong point again. And with the return of the Hellgas stuff, and it's no more FOBO, they're done with the FOBO stuff. Again, they just keep winning.
Well, yes, but it has been the game of it's so Jover to we're so back about 5 times now.
It has.
Yeah.
But to their credit, they have salvaged it from the brink every time.
It's the fact that they've been receptive is what makes it turn around.
Yep. Oh yeah, I'm looking at on my ship right now. I'm looking at the melee weapons. They're all medium. According to the thing, whether or not they actually have the medium 10, I don't know. I want all the pumps, steam, diesel, electric, with cat girls. God damn it.
Damn.
He wants that Neko meme.
Nakusi. It's like, not the
Nakusi.
Nakusi!
No.
It's not as good as you think it is. It's not as good.
Glory to the cat girl, mercy. Hell, massacre.
Holy shit.
Welcome to the stream, Titus.
Dropships here, boys. Oh! I almost died.
Get on.
Liberty smiles upon your trail.
Is that a long one?
Yep, that was.
Alrighty. Cabal's up in the bucket, so we'll rotate him in since he hasn't played. Let me jump up there real quick and see who wants to go with Cabal.
Probably Trusty. Trusty's still up there.
Look at that. The Rickus Meadows.
Alrighty. Once you do your huggies, I will dunk them.
We did get some samples. That's true. Mythic needs samples.
He does.
Brought along with
I was
Choo-Choo.
grabbing them as I found them.
The Chatfishies. Huggies. Choo-Choo.
Make sure you get your huggies.
Ooh.
I just look off to my right and I see my fat cat just rolling around everywhere.
It's like, whoa, so
Rolling around
chubby.
at the speed of sound.
She's rolling around at the speed of diabetes.
Damn. Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Draw.
Alrighty. Thanks for playing Cow Count Mythic. See you
Good
next
job,
time.
boys. We'll catch you the next one.
Yep. Now it's Morty's turn
Bring
to
you a
rotate in.
Cabal and a Trusty. Yes, I will join. On rotation.
Oh, we're getting there, Chet. We're maxing out this fucking rifle. Sued.
When you're awake 9 hours before the start of your shift.
Hell yeah. Now, Chatfish, we're $181.63 from the daily. If you make the daily, Kib said he's going to try to stream Zomboid tomorrow.
Chat
Since
boy.